Hello and welcome to PD Elementary's 5th grade curriculum night. Although we would much rather be presenting you this information in person inside our classrooms, we are still keeping the safety of our family, students, and staff in the forefront. So thank you for taking the time to listen and learn about our 5th grade curriculum. Hello, I'm Devin Cotillion and I teach 5th grade math, science, and social studies. Here's a little bit about our math curriculum. We teach 60 minutes as a whole group instruction using the everyday math program that your children are used to throughout their previous grades. Our program focuses on problem solving, hands-on learning, as well as games to instruct new skills. Our year is broken into 8 units as you see here. Along with our whole group math instruction, we also have 30 minutes every day of small group instruction where your child's teacher can give a more individualized lesson based on the student's needs. While some children are with the teacher, the other children are working on their digital platform. This year we have 2 new programs bought by the district. One is Map Accelerator that's powered by Khan Academy, and the second is Dreambox. If your child is using Map Accelerator, it's a great way to match your students right where they are. Our students take MAP tests 3 times a year, and the MAP score is plugged into the Khan Academy program, and it gives them a path at their level. That might be on our 5th grade level, below our 5th grade level, or even above our 5th grade level. This program utilizes a lot of practice assessments as well as tutorial videos to help your child learn independently. Now, Dreambox is very much the same, but it is more of a game-like atmosphere. Although this one isn't powered by MAP, this program utilizes an error analysis type system that can place your child exactly where they need to be. Each one of these programs is great for our students to be able to work independently while the teacher focuses on their small group instruction. Another big part of our year is fact fluency, and this is where we can use your help. It is critical that our children in 5th grade know their multiplication facts fluently. We are using flashcards, games, and different strategies to help students learn the facts that they're not quite strong in yet. Your child should have a set of flashcards in their take-home folder that they can use to practice every night. These flashcards are based on your child's strengths and weaknesses. We gave each one of your children an oral fact fluency test that gave them a detailed report on which facts they actually need to practice. So hopefully you are able to help them in that journey.
Hello, I'm Katie Vitale and I teach math, science, and social studies. Let me tell you a little bit about what we will learn in science this year. We have already completed Unit 1, Changes in Land and Water. During this unit, the students demonstrated an understanding of how natural processes and human activities affect the features of Earth's landforms and oceans. Our next unit will be Unit 2, Forces in Motion. In this unit, the students will show an understanding of the factors that affect the motion of an object. In Unit 3, Matters and Mixtures, the students are going to demonstrate an understanding of the physical properties of matter and mixtures. Unit 4 is our last science unit, Independent Relationships and Ecosystems. During this unit, students will demonstrate an understanding of relationships among biotic and abiotic factors within terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems. We also have science kits to use during our science lessons. These kits are delivered at the beginning of each science unit. The kits include materials that let the students experience science firsthand and complete experiments that will help them to visualize the information that they are learning. At the end of every unit, the students are given a multiple choice assessment to assess their learning during the unit.
Hi, this is Ms. Witchman, and I teach math, science, and social studies. This year in social studies, students will learn about the growth of our nation from 1860 to present day. We'll begin talking about westward expansion and the Transcontinental Railroad. Then we'll move into industrialization and federal expansion. We'll talk about the Roaring '20s, the stock market crash, and begin our studies of World War I. Then we'll talk about America's growth as a world leader in World War II and the Holocaust. Our next unit will talk about social changes. We'll learn about civil rights and the women's movement, as well as American involvement in the Cold War. We end the year talking about modern America. We'll discuss the rise of terrorism and the influence of digital technologies. As students learn about social studies this year, they'll be completing a digital portfolio. Students will show their growth from September to June in a portfolio that will be graded at the end of each unit. Students will not be tested in social studies this year, though they may occasionally take quizzes that will appear in the gradebook.
Reading. Our reading curriculum is the Imagine-It curriculum. The Imagine-It curriculum is designed to support student literacy and readers at all levels. The ELA state standards are addressed through collections of text from the curriculum. Prior to each collection, students will be given a pretest which provides us with data on each student's strengths and weaknesses. At the end of each collection, students will be given a post-test. Additionally, students will learn word parts which will expose them to new vocabulary words weekly. Our digital content is comprised of the Achieve 3000 online reading program. The reading program provides differentiated instructions for students. Placement and reading Lexile levels are established after the initial level set diagnostic assessment that all general education students take at the beginning of the year. Standards are addressed through both fiction and nonfiction text with multiple opportunities for students to demonstrate their understanding and to improve their reading Lexile levels. Fifth grade Lexile levels range from 810 to 1010. MAP testing is administered during the fall, winter, and spring seasons to assess students in reading and math. This assessment also provides us with data that reflects their strengths and weaknesses in each strand and their RIT score. A RIT score is an estimation of a student's instructional level and also measures student progress or growth in school. The expected RIT score for fifth grade in the spring is 207 to 217. How can you support your students at home? If you can ensure that they are reading each evening, whether it's independently or aloud, and being able to discuss what they've read, that in itself would be a big help. Thank you for your support.
In writing this year, students will have the opportunity to work with peers and adults to develop and strengthen their writing skills. This year, they will be developing a writing process that includes planning, drafting, revising, editing, rewriting, publishing, and reflecting. To do this, they will be gathering ideas from the different texts we read in class together and by studying various authors throughout each unit. They will write routinely each day to develop personal narratives, informational, and argumentative pieces, along with showing their growing knowledge and understanding of fifth grade grammar. By the end of the year, students will have the opportunity to look back and reflect on how much their writing has grown over the past year.